did.
Revelio. Aloha Mora.
Bravery runs in my family. I've never even...
Hello, Gareth. I have those dried billywigs things.
You got them! Incredible.
Happy to help. Here you go.
This is brilliant! Can't wait to get started. Thank you again. I'll let you know when I brewed my first batch of fizzing whiz-beer.
Revelio.
When men... Yes, I told you. You're very clever.
Clever? How offensive. Next.
Fine, a genius. Happy
Possibly.
now?
But
Lumos. Levioso! Places! Levioso! That did the trick. Defender! Confringo! Levioso! Revelio.
Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Alohomora. Revelio.
Appreciate you having a look. Extra, extra. Read all about it. Get your daily profit.
He'll see it was a mistake parting ways with me.
Sir, is everything all right?
How kind of you to ask. The name's Ackley Barnes. And no, it is not. I'm plotting a sort of revenge against my ex-business partner, a conniving fiend by the name of Alfred Lawley. He cut me out of our herbology supply business just as we were getting started. Said I was too volatile to work with. I'll show him volatile.
I can see why he said that. You do seem angry.
Of course I'm angry now, in large part due to his absurd overreaction to what is simply passion for my work. Supercilious fool, he's passionate about things too, as I intend to remind him by relieving him of his prized possession. A venomous tentacula he's grown from a seedling that was to be the keystone of our business venture. I can't get anywhere near it with Ruth Singer watching me like an augury. Lawley's doing, no doubt. But no one would suspect a student. How would you feel about committing some grand plant larceny?
I'm not sure this is something a student should be doing on your behalf.
Oh, it's nothing. And he deserves it. Trust me. He'll be in and out of there in no time.
Very well. I'll see what I can do.
Excellent. I shall be right here. All I ask is that you bring me the venomous tentacula. Remember, I just need that venomous tentacula.
Mr. Barnes will only get in trouble going down this path. I need to find another way to get him a venomous tentacula.
Glad you came.
Oh, please tell me you have an answer for me about the butterflies.
I'll say it again. Can't thank you enough for helping to save the village from those trolls.
Hello, Serona. I received your owl. How are you?
Hello, my friend. Did you ever find Lodgog?
I did, thank you. We had a good conversation. He sends you his best.
Glad to hear it. I shan't ask for details of your little chat, and I'll refrain from telling you to be careful yet again. But I hope you will be, whatever your plans.
Of course. Your owl mentioned you're needing my help with something?
I do. I thought you might be just the person to do a favour for my friend Dorothy Sprottle in Upper Hogsfield.
I don't believe I've met Mrs. Sprottle.
She's lovely. Her late husband Aidan was a friend of my father's. In fact, I'd stay with Dot and Aidan the summers I waited tables here as a student. I've seen her a few times since Aidan passed, but the pub's been so busy lately, I've not been as attentive as I'd have liked. I wonder if you might pop in and see her. She may need some help collecting ingredients for her supply of Wiggenweld potion. And you could retrieve something of mine in the process. A box, full of old letters and such.
I'll try to go and see her when I can.
It would mean the world to me, and to Dorothy. Aidan was bringing the box of letters to me when he was taken ill. Dot can tell you where he might have dropped it. You'll find the hamlet just north of Hogsmeade. Please do give Dot my love.
Revelio. Expelliarmus. Accio.
far too much. Oh, did you want to watch me practice? Not every day I get an audience. Shall I try to go a little far? I think I'm getting the hang of it. Oh no.
Faster, High Wing! Let's go! Come on, High Wing!
Bardolph Beaumont should have returned by now. Had by dark wizards he was.
Hello, Mrs. Sprottle. Actually, Sirona Ryan asked if I'd come and see you.
Oh! Dear Sirona, a gem, has been for as long as I've known her.
She thought you might need help collecting ingredients for your Wiggenweld potion.
And she's correct. My darling Aidan used to collect Horklumps for me. Since he died, my supply has dwindled.
I'm sorry for your loss, Mrs. Sprottle.
Oh, thank you. Love of my life. A bit lost without him. If you wouldn't mind gathering some Horklumps for me, I'd be happy to compensate you for your time.
Believe it or not, I have some with me.
Oh, thank you. How wonderful. The travelling vendors will be thrilled to replenish their stock of Wiggenweld potion.
Sirona also mentioned that Mr. Sprottle was bringing her a box of letters when he fell ill.
Indeed he was. I'd almost forgotten. I stumbled upon it just before Aidan died. He was hoping to go through it with Sirona over a butterbeer or two. Those two were always like two bowtruckles in a branch. Aidan took ill when he was collecting Horklumps on his way to see her. He made it home, but I fear he dropped the box in the cavern. The cavern is in the hills just southwest of our hamlet. You can gather Horklumps and collect the box of letters there.
Thank you, Mrs. Sprottle.
Thank you. I'll be here if you are able to collect those Horklumps. I and the vendors I help would greatly appreciate it.
Excuse me, did you say something about Bardolph Beaumont?
Oh, hello again. How nice to see you. And yes, I did. I was just worrying about Claire Beaumont's brother Bardolph, only he's gone missing. Rumour is he was seen in the forest practicing dark magic. Saw him myself near some ruins with Rookwood's lot I did. I fear he got himself into trouble with the Ashwinders, especially if he made them a promise he couldn't keep. I'd help search for him myself, but no one will risk encountering Ranrock's loyalists. They seem to be everywhere.
I can certainly look out for him.
Any help would be appreciated. You might speak to Claire first. Perhaps she has some insights that I don't. I can tell you that Bardolph was last seen in the forest wearing a particular woolen jumper, one that Claire knitted herself. Claire will be at her shop if you'd like to speak with her.
This looks intriguing.
Defender! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Accio! Lumos! Depulso! Glacius! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Defender!
Nothing to poach in Arranger except spiders. Not worth the trouble if you ask me. Legs are far too brittle.
Confringo! Accio! Glacius! Protego! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Accio! Depulso!
This must be the cavern Mrs. Sprottle mentioned.
Come to think of it, Mum.
And where did I set my traps? Was it lower or upper Hogsfield? I heard something.
Pathetic.
You may want.
I'll watch the light go out of your eyes.
Potato!
Time to get my claws out. Reducto! Did I hurt you?
Defender! Confringo! Protego! Expelliarmus! Accio!
You were warned. I'll get that goblin helm back. Hopefully by rummaging your corpse.
So close! My bite is worse than my bite.
Avoiding our problem.
Expelliarmus! Defender!
No! Reducto!
Accio! Convulso!
I've seen Billy with
Reparo.
more sting.
Protego!
Glacius! Convulso! Expelliarmus! Defender! Confringo!
That's just pitiful!
Accio!
Kill pace! Also. Reducto!
Wingardium
Protego!
Leviosa!
Expulso! I think that one hurt.
Glacius!
Nice try! Reducto!
Accio!
Amateur!
Expelliarmus! Confringo!
Coward!
Defender!
Really?
Accio! Glacius! Convulso! Your poaching days are over.
This must be the cavern Mrs. Sprottle mentioned. Clumps to Mrs. Sprottle, but I still need to visit the cave to find Zerona's box of letters. Perhaps I'll better have a look around. See about the Hawk-Clumps and the box of letters.
Confringo!
That's all the Hawk-Clumps for now. Mrs. Sprottle should be pleased.
Defender! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Glacius! Lumos. Revelio.
Let's have a look around. Find that box of letters.
Confringo.
Either I'll have to fight that troll, or avoid it altogether.
Defender. Expelliarmus. Glacius. Confringo. Defender. Expelliarmus. Confringo! Defender! Glacius! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Accio! Defender! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Defender! Glacius! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Defender! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Wingardium Leviosa's! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Defender! Potato! Accio! Glacius! Confringo! Accio! Repulso! Glacius! Potato! Confringo! Defender! Expelliarmus! Glacius! Wingardium Leviosa! Potato! Defender! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Glacius!
That was a close one. That's all the Hawk clumps for now. Mrs. Sprottle should be pleased. This must be Sirona's box of letters. I should take this box of letters to Sirona. She'll be glad to have it back. I think that's everything. Sirona will be glad to have this back. Let's see what's up your sleeve this time, Merlin.
Confringo!
His Merlin trials won't get the best of me.
Accio! Glacius! Confringo! Expelliarmus!
Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade.
Lumos.
I saw what you did!
Still talk about you.
Please tell me you have.
Hello, Sirona. I have good news. I was able to provide your friend Mrs. Sprottle with some hawk clumps for her Wiggenweld potion, and I found your box of letters.
Oh, thank you. I knew you were the one to ask.
I wondered about some of the letters in the box.
Of course. It appears most of the letters were from fellow students.
One of the letters mentions Quidditch practice. Did you play?
I did. Was the Ravenclaw Seeker for 3 years. Oh, Merlin's beard. I adore Quidditch. Nothing like the feeling of catching the golden snitch when your team's down by 140 points. I'll never forgive Professor Black for cancelling it this year. I missed cheering for Ravenclaw.
I saw a letter from someone named Mirabelle. Is that Professor Garlick?
It is. Still one of my dearest friends. I know she wouldn't mind you having seen that letter. She and I are of a similar mind. especially when it comes to young people. We believe experience to be an invaluable teacher. To borrow a phrase from Mirabelle, it's a joy to see anyone blossom, but particularly one who doubted they ever would.
I spotted a letter from you to Mrs. Sprottle. You two seem to have a lot of fun together.
We do. She taught me so much during my summers with her and Aidan. I shall be the first to admit that adolescents aren't always the easiest to understand, and not everyone was as kind to me as the Sprottles. But the depth of their kindness, and that of so many of my friends, got me through some challenging times, to put it mildly.
I'm glad I could be of help. Mrs. Sprottle sends her best.
Don't know what I'd have done without her and Aidan. Thank you, again, for helping her, and for returning this box of letters. It's nice to reflect on good memories.